Hello, hello, everyone. It is this time. Tonight, tonight we're making art. We're making a comic. Share it alive. Like the live. Love the live. Eat the live. Don't eat it, because we need it back. Bacha, bacha. Hello, I am the terror that flaps in the night. And it's good to see you. It's me, your guy, all the way from Bed-Stuy, Habo, and we are here to work on the latest Sweaty Minds comic strip. Yes, that's the one that's going up tomorrow. You will be here. Everyone that's watching it now will get to see how this is done in person. Okay? But I hope you all are doing fantastic. We're going to stream on both TikTok and YouTube. I'll be starting up the TikTok side shortly, but I just want to say hello to the YouTube chat. Hello, Rachel, and everyone else that's hanging out and coming in and viewing and lurking. I appreciate y'all all the same. Yeah. We're gonna get into this. We're just gonna jump straight into it. I don't really have much to talk about or that I want to talk about because I want to get straight into this right now. Other than the fact that there is a brand new episode of the Art Block up right now on the channel. If you haven't watched it, go check it out when you get a moment. Preferably after the stream. Like immediately after the stream ends, you should watch that. Got a special guest, Morgan Basant, joining me. A little bit of an experiment, a video essay slash podcast type vibes. I'm not going to do that going forward because it was a lot of work. It was too much. But yeah, it was very interesting to put together for sure. But yeah, that's what I got for y'all. Also tomorrow there's going to be new stuff on the shop, Habtoon shop. So get ready for that. A lot of people have been asking me, do you make stickers? Do you do this? Do you do that? So I'm just like, yeah, sure. Now I do that. So there will be stickers up on the shop tomorrow alongside some new stuff as well. So be on the lookout for that because, we're trying to make a living here. We're trying to retire early. We're trying to retire young. These hands were made for drawing. Okay? That's what they'll do. All right? But yeah, we're going to jump right up into it. And bacha. I'm going to start up the TikTok stream as well. The TikTok side of the stream. I should. One moment while we start up the music. Relax and art category. I think legal age should be 21. Honestly, to bump it up a couple. Perfectly honest. Which use guys. All right, let's. Is that good? Good. We're good. Good. Have y'all seen Kai Cenat's 24-hour stream or any clips from it? I keep seeing them on my timeline on TikTok. He be getting a lot. He be getting mad people up there. Like Snoop was up there, Badlands Booker was up there. He's had some of the other influencers like Pinky Doll and the Miles Morales kid on there. Like mad people. So wow, this guy got some connections going on. Hopefully he utilizes those in a good way, you know. He had Nardwar. He had Nardwar up there too. CB was good. Nardwar was up in the house. That's crazy. He was having mad people come through. It's like big ass crossover. That's what it feel like. That's what it really feel like. I like the vibe. There's a lot of cross pollination going on. I think it's really good for the younger kids because then they get to see a lot of the, you know, folks that we like too. You know what I mean? They can get introduced to other people or newer things, and I think that's the one cool thing about what he's doing. Because I personally don't really care for the kid. Italy Bianca was good. How you doing? Good evening. Personally don't care for the kid, but I like what he's doing. All is well. Thank you. You're doing well too. Thank you for liking the live as well. Oh yeah, Bill Nye was up there. Yeah, that was the other one I saw. Him and Bill Nye was chatting it up. Damn, bro. I wish I could sit down with Bill. You better get Neil deGrasse Tyson up there too, unless he already did that. Love the vibes. Appreciate it. You're a super fan of Bill Nye? I just saw a clip of him going up against, I think the guy's name is Tucker Carlson. And it was so weird because the host, Tucker Carlson, was asking him all these questions. Oh my God, thank you for the heart me and the fest burst, Bianca. I appreciate that. But he was asking him these questions, but he kept cutting them off. I'm just like, how you gonna ask somebody a question, but you gonna cut them off at the same time? They can't even answer it. You're just yelling. Like, what is water? It's Italy and you're welcome. Yeah, I appreciate that. Pushing through, like you have to sing Bill Nye theme song on demand. I feel like most kids did that. I feel like most kids that watch Bill Nye at some point in their life have sung that theme song on command, on demand. Also, Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell. You know what's funny? I used to think that was Michael Jackson. I always used to think that was Michael Jackson. I never saw the video, I just heard the song. And I just was like, oh, that's a high-pitched voice. Michael Jackson has a high-pitched voice. That's gotta be him. So for a long time, until like I was older, I thought Somebody Watching Me was a Michael Jackson song. Oh, he produced it and did background vocal. Okay, so that, all right, so then I'm like 25% right then. Okay. You know he also did the music for Sonic the Hedgehog 3? And that he was also in Ready to Rumble Boxing, but he was using his real voice in that one. literally thought this idea earlier today. I had other stuff that I could have done. Frankly. Secure a certificate. Don't get there. How's the music? Is it too loud? Yeah, exactly. What a certificate in what? What you doing? About to be a spy? Have y'all listened to Grand National Experimental yet? For tomorrow's premiere. Health and safety supervisor. Oh snap! All right, that's what's up, man. I know folks like that in those types of roles, they get paid pretty once they're on the job for a long time. Setting yourself up for something really great there, man. Oh, you know what? I meant to tell you, Rachel, that John Dilworth, I meant to tell a bunch of people this and I forgot. John Dilworth did like a live stream, I think a week ago, for the anniversary, Courage the Cowardly Dog anniversary. So he did like a Q&A live stream last week. And I forgot because I wanted to look at it myself. I mean, it's still up, but you obviously you can't interact with them because it's already happened. But yeah, it would have been nice to see him. Maybe he'll do another one. Like, I wonder what those guys do. You know what I mean? Like, well, I know Gendy Tartakovsky working on a bunch of currently. Like all the other people, like Butch Hartman, Greg McCracken, even John Dilworth. Like, what do they do now? Like, are they just like vibing out off the Cartoon Network money? Are they working on other projects? Are they supervising on things? Are they still drawing? Like, I'm curious. It's kind of like when you think about like what actors that you don't see often do on screen. storyline for me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I asked that earlier. I can turn it down a little bit. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV. Thank you for saying that. That's so. Probably chilling. Sounds like they actually retired. What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about the artist? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, cause like I know Patrick Warburton, the guy who did Kids Next Door. I told y'all about what he used to do years ago when his kids were in school. He would draw on their lunch boxes, or he would draw on these brown paper bags for their lunches, and that was like a thing. It was called Lunch at the Warburton. But now I think both his kids are grown, so he don't do that anymore. I would love to see another show by him though, if he's got it in him. Same thing with what is his name? Maxwell Adams? Maxwell Adams, the guy who made Billy and Mandy. He was supposed to, there was apparently, because I used to follow him on Tumblr. He used to have a Tumblr blog, and people would do like he would do Q&As or whatever. And apparently there was a show that he had planned to do, or that was in production or something like that, and it never saw the light of day. Like he was trying to get it off the ground, and it just never had any lift off. And then Joning Vasquez, that's Invader Zim. We saw what he did recently, and that was like, what, 2-3 years ago in the Netflix movie. Though I really wasn't a fan of the updated art style. I kind of prefer the classic version, the original. Everything felt rounder in this one versus like how square and sharp everything used to be. I wonder if they all hang out with each other still. I know some of them did. I kind of thought it was funny when they had that one clip of Craig McCracken floating around when he was young. Everybody was like, yo, I didn't know he was looking like that. Everybody was fiending. All the girls, all the goyles was fiending. Because he looked like I want to say like Aladdin, but not Aladdin. What's the other dude? There's another Disney dude. He looked like one of them Disney dudes. He looked like a Disney hero. That's what he looked like. I love some of the old head to give us some newness and definitely some room for it. Yeah, it would be nice if we got like at least like a movie. It doesn't have to be like a whole season or anything like that, but maybe like a movie, you know. That's what they did with Rocko's Modern Life, and that's what they did with Invader Zim. Just one more time for the one time. I would love. Now here's Prince Naveen. Yeah, he kind of had like an Aladdin Prince Naveen, like very like his family's from an exotic place, but it's not a black exotic place type of vibe. Like go, I don't know if you've seen what he looked like when he was younger, but like go look. He had like the hair and everything. But I'm wondering, like, I would love to see how Johnny Bravo would be received today if they did like reruns. It was a very female forward show if you think about it. A very feminist show, if I'm using that word correctly. You've read a handful of Sweaty Mind strips. I love the introspective narratives that resonate with Be For Real and contemporary. Absolutely fire series to read. Hey CB, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, for real. I wasn't expecting that. Every time you hear the word Feeney, you want to say Feeney, Feeney. Feeney. Remember that from Boy Meets World? Yo, apparently Mr. Feeney was wilding in real life. Like, mans was cheating on his wife and everything. He was bugged out. Bugged out. Reruns of Johnny Bravo would definitely hit different now. Yeah, I would love to see. That's one show they don't really promote anymore. Like whenever they do like the Cartoon Network flashbacks or reruns or anything like that, they never show Johnny Bravo. They always show Dexter's Lab, show Powerpuff Girls, they show Ed and Nettie, but you don't really see Johnny Bravo. I actually haven't seen any like Cow and Chicken or Two Stupid Dogs or a lot of the other like classics. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a rights thing, maybe it's a licensing thing. Who knows? Stuff gets weird sometimes with them old shows. Yeah, nah, he was going crazy. He was stressing that lady out, that poor lady. You know, he played John Adams in 1776. What are you talking about? What you talking about? But yeah, I hope they. Was there ever a Johnny Bravo Christmas thing? I don't even remember. Yeah, they had to be, right? I feel like all the cartoons had. Because every year on YouTube, Cartoon Network would have like a 24-hour run of all the Christmas cartoons, like some of the late 90s, early 2000s. And my favorite one is the Ed, Ed and Eddie one, honestly. That's my favorite one. But I'm trying to think. I don't think they showed any Johnny Bravo. They did Billy and Mandy last year, Ed and Eddie, and some other one. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on. How? It's a musical about the Declaration of Independence. No, I haven't seen it. No. You just threw out a random year. I didn't. I thought you were literally talking about 17. The morning after, when the cats come out, the bats come out to play. Yeah. Yeah. And is how, when do you figure out that you? You mean the like the caption I put in, like the author's notes or whatever you want to call them? I just always thought that was a cool thing when authors did that, instead of just being like, "Hey, here's my comic." You know what I mean? I always thought it was cool when, you know, if you go to their website or you read it on any other platform, they have like a little blurb or whatever, because it gives you a little insight into who they are as a person outside of just them drawing the characters. Gives like a little, it's like director's commentary, it gives a little extra. And sometimes I always just have something extra to say. Time to get it. Yo, you always ask great questions. You should be a interviewer. Like that. Oh. Yeah. That's been stuck in my head. That and that Azalea Banks song "Luxury." That song has been stuck in my head for like the whole week so far. That's your favorite part too? Commentary and context so that you knows up and can guide them to. Yeah, my favorite thing to do as a kid, you can't really do it no more because everything is digital and they don't really make a lot of DVDs and Blu-rays. My favorite thing to do as a kid was watch the movies with the director's commentary on it. Like I would rewatch, because you know sometimes they would do like the whole thing. They would do the whole movie, but this time you're watching it with the directors talking over the movie, and I would do that. I did that with I remember doing that with The Lion King, 1.5. They had that on DVD. I played the mess out of that. That was the one where they had Raven singing I can dig it, we can dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it. Oh, let's dig it. And we dig it, baby. I can dig it, dig it, dig it, we can dig it, dig it. have Oki karaoke. That's crazy. Have Oki. You used to make me laugh in the old cartoon. I think SpongeBob is the last cartoon that ever did this, where they would have extreme detail on one particular body part, like a finger or a nose, and it'd just be like this gnarly looking thing. That came from Ren and Stimpy. Yo, if it wasn't for Ren and Stimpy, we wouldn't have a lot of that gross out type humor. Always thought it was funny. Especially when they add them little sound effects to them, like, ooh. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Add impact to your strips. That's cool. It also acts like artist statement. I feel I went to art school and person always made sure to write an impactful artist statement. Always sucked at those. It really just is like whatever you're feeling. You don't have to be super profound. You don't really, you know what I mean? Just say what's on your mind. Say how you feel. You know? Where's the idea for the comic inspiration behind, you know, why you drew this character in this panel this way, or why you decided to add extra detail on this page, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's just stuff like that. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. That's some out blue. Yeah. Stuck in your head too. Oh yeah, Flapjack, I forgot. I'd be forgetting about Flapjack. Flapjack don't get his flowers. If it wasn't for Flapjack, we wouldn't have... Flapjack has a lot of sons. Like, if it wasn't for Flapjack, Adventure Time wouldn't exist. Like, Flapjack and Chowder were like the last cartoons to like be at the cusp of the gross out, really zany, weird cartoons. It started with Ren and Stimpy, which, like, that being on Nickelodeon to begin with is crazy. Y'all can't even see my face on YouTube. I was all leaning on the side. But like, it started with Ren and Stimpy, and that was a Nickelodeon cartoon. I thought Ren and Stimpy was an adult cartoon because they were so wild with it. Like, as a kid, I thought Ren and Stimpy was like censored to be on Nickelodeon, even with it still being crazy, as crazy as it was. I was like, oh, am I supposed to be watching it? Like, I literally felt that. You know how some people say that and they just be bullshitting? Like, I really felt like, oh, should I be watching Ren and Stimpy? And I literally just like avoided it when it would come on. Like, sometimes I would, like, I've seen certain skits, when it would be on, I'd be like, all right, man, what? They be having like characters nipples doing stuff, and powdered toast man, and all them other crazy ass characters. I'm just like, the episode where when Ren had the saw wrapped around his belt or his waist, and Stimpy had the stump on his butt, and they was like, I was like, Lord, like, I was like, what is this show? This is a crazy show. It was adult. Did you see what they were premiering with? Yeah, nah, it was wildin'. Ren and Stimpy was wildin'. I would definitely love to watch it now though. Now that I have like a smarter brain and only tolerate it. I don't even know. I think it's probably on Paramount. Is probably on Paramount. All the Nickelodeon stuff. Really a shame. As convenient, quote unquote, as streaming services are, there's too many of them now. Everybody's got an app. Every network has an app. Every studio has an app. The licensing issues causes certain TV shows and movies to be removed. Then you gotta wait for them to go on the other platform. If they go on the other platform, it's too much. Like, they saw that we were democratizing how we wanted to view our entertainment, viewing consumer entertainment, and he just said, "Aha, ha, ha, how about this?" Pretty wild. And don't get me wrong, like some of them have like yeah. Many of the apps have some fantastic original programming. I think Apple TV probably is the best out of all of them, especially when it comes to the sci-fi department. They got it on lock. I ain't gonna hold you. And I'm looking forward to signing back up so I can watch Severance when that come out. The Morning Show. That's not a sci-fi TV show. It's just a really good show. I think the second season of this Alien show that I was watching is back too. But Apple TV is lit. I ain't gonna hold you. Netflix is okay. Honestly, once they drop Stranger Things season 5, I'm probably not gonna really care too much about it. Like, Netflix is cool, but like, I feel like a lot of their stuff, they be just dragging it. Like, a lot of what they put out, they try to make it seem like it's the next big thing, and it's like they doing too much, they trying too hard, if that makes sense. Where it's just like other platforms are just like, hey, here's a TV show, hopefully it works. Description of your work carries your craft a whole lot more, I think, for your viewers to digest and engage with. Descriptive writing is really my strength. I like to build it as a skill. Yeah, absolutely. I think you should try that. Practice makes perfect. Just like with your art and your drawing, writing comes with that too. I mean, that's writing, you know, that's part of making comics and coming up these worlds and these characters that we want people to fall in love with. Adventure Time was supposed to be on Nickelodeon. Yes, I remember that story. And honestly, I think it's better for being on Nickelodeon. I mean, on Cartoon Network. That's not a Nickelodeon type show. I don't know what it is, but it's only when I'm streaming when my throat gets really sore and dry, or it starts to hurt. Recording videos, whatever, public speaking, whatever, regular conversations, whatever, but only when I'm streaming. I don't know what it is. How old y'all think T-Lin is? The kid right here. How old y'all think he is? And let me tell y'all, when Stranger Things come out, I ain't talking to nobody, bro. I'm gonna be in. Tell you. When that came out, when season 4 came out during the I think that was the pandemic, the lockdown. When that came out, I was up at 6 a.m. bro. I watched the whole season. Cause they did their big one, as they say. They did their big one with that. Like the trailers leading up to that, when they was using Journey. Sleepless Nights. Like, that song was hard, and it went so good with that trailer. Whoever edited that trailer, they deserve a raise. They deserve a raise and like free Netflix for life. Someday Earth will find you. Earth will hurt you. I know I still love you. That song is hard, bro. And then when they capitalized on people going crazy for Stevie Nicks. I mean, not Stevie Nicks. What's her name? If I only could make a deal with God. What's her name? It's not Stevie Nicks. But when they used that song, and then TikTok went crazy with it, they capitalized on that for the second half of the season when they did that new trailer. I was like, yo, Yo. Start with just free writing. What's the most alive for you in the moment when you create? Edit for clarity. Don't forget to ask for help when you. Yeah, listen to Rachel. She is an excellent writer. She's a comedian, and she is in some really great groups and writing workshops. So she knows a ting or two. A ting or two. Free growth spurt 13. That's funny. Can't wait for season 5 too. But they're going to reveal Mike and Will's romance. I don't know. I think it's going to be a thing where he tries to. You remember he was crying in the car? I'm not going. That I couldn't help but laugh because like he was really just stuck in the back of the car. Like low key, I don't think he wanted. I don't think he wanted Will to go find 11. Not Will. Mike? Which one is which? Which one? Mike. Will is the one that got lost. Will is the one that's coming out as good. But nah, I laughed. I felt bad for him. I laughed at him because like it was just like, all right, this is mad awkward. This man in love. He in love with his best friend. His best friend in love with the superhero girl. Just exposed you. Oh man, I be talking about you all the time though. You're saying, oh, she's an amazing artist. I went to this show. But they know, the people know. Some of the people. They need to know. That's gonna bother me. What is that lady doing? I used to. So the funny part is, I knew that song from another TV called Warehouse 13. Kate Bush, good lord. I remember her name to save my life. But there was a show called Warehouse 13 that I loved. CCH Pounder was on that. Amazing actress. And there is a moment in the show where one of the characters, one of the main characters, well, should I just say this? There was a point in the show where a character lost their life. He was killed. And they played this cover of Running Up the Hill by this other band. And it was sad, bro. I was sad because that character that passed was one of my favorite characters. And they did him dirty. And it was like this slow, somber version of the song. It doesn't hurt me. You know? And oh man, I'm sick. I will rewatch moments like that in a TV show because it just like it encapsulates so many emotions that like it feels so raw. So like I'll rewatch like heavy moments like that over and over again. And then that's when I found out. That's how I found the original song by Kate Bush. This music makes me want to boot up CP2 2077 and cruise Night City. Yo, I was about to say Nightcrawler, Night City. Cyberpunk 2077 was one of my favorite games. Is one of my favorite games. I won't say was. Is one of my favorite games of all time. I'm gonna share something with y'all. I said this already before. It's not like it's a big. I cried at the ending that I got. I played that game so much I did all the endings. I got all the endings. I played everything. I did everything. My favorite ending is the death ending because I think it feels most realistic as far as the journey. You know, I feel like it's an ending with some consequences, with some permanence to it, where it's like there's no. This is not a story about hope. It's a story about, you know, working hard to avoid death, but in that sense, you kind of learn to accept it, and also like helping the people along the way to that last time. You know what I mean? because the whole point of the game is you have this thing going on, the virus from the tech in your head going crazy, right? You and Johnny Silverhand, you know what I mean? So like I felt like that was the best ending, because the other endings is like, okay, one ending you go off with Pan Am, the other ending you what was the other one? Golly, I forgot already. I forgot the other ending. It's the journey. Thank you for liking the live. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Please let me know. I'm trying to find a platform that doesn't give me heebie-jeebies. The heebie-jeebies. I was just approached about publishing, but I hope to share something online soon. Hey, that sounds good. I like the sound of that. But Cyberpunk is and has always been a fantastic game. It was just played with a lot of issues initially. I think it has some of the best animations in a video game. I think you have some of the most fun, unique, and interesting characters. I do think that the world could have been fleshed out a bit more and felt more lived in and alive. Even after all the updates, Night City doesn't feel like a city. You get me? It doesn't feel like you're immersed in this world per se. There are certain moments like that. Like I think it was better. Perfect timing. I think they nailed it perfectly when they made Phantom Liberty. Because in Phantom Liberty, you're in this very small pocket of the world, so that it gives you a lot to delve into, right? It's small, but it has a lot of detail. It's dense. So there's a lot more curation to the world and the environment that you're walking in, versus like the wider Night City and the outskirts of the city. Just feels kind of lifeless. No other game to this day, no other game to this day has accomplished creating a lived-in, realistic, and I put that in quotation, world since GTA 5. Like a modern world, like Red Dead. Yes, Red Dead is up there, like top tier. Like the way that world feels real. It feels like you're playing Westworld. You know, and then you're jumping in to the saddle, you're getting on there, you're asking Dutch for the money. But no, GTA 5's Los Santos is a brilliant world, a brilliant map. Like I still go back and play that from time to time, and there's always something crazy happening or something new that I see or haven't seen. It's a fun place to drive around and walk in, or fly, or whatever. So I think when they do the next game, Project Orion, when they do the next Cyberpunk game, they should look at GTA. They should look at Rockstar and see how their worlds are crafted, so they can create a better environment in that. Because otherwise, the game is phenomenal. Gameplay, story, moment to moment stuff, all good. Oh yeah, Rachel, I don't know if you noticed what I popped earlier. Still got a few left. Dead Clampett accent. That's yo. Dead Clampett. Crazy. I'm not surprised by any of it. So yeah. I want to play through it again, but as female V. I think playing as female V would be really fun or interesting. And it's funny because male V is like 5 foot nothing, and female V is like 5'7" or 5'8" or something like that. You don't really see that in video games where they make the male characters on default just short. And I love the way they talk in that game. Like I wonder if, because I have an art book that Boomaye got for me. And I wonder if they go into detail about that. I want to know how they crafted the language because it's so unique. I love the way it sounds. It flows like music. The way they just talk to each other, or it, like just in the world. You know what I mean? There's like a rhythm and cadence in that language that just feels so. I don't know how to put it in words. Yeah, the slang is great. I found myself speaking it when I was like heavily immersed in the game. I found myself just saying shit like that, like yo choom, zero, hey choom, I've been zeroed out. These gonks back here. They're going crazy over some Joy Toy. See, now I want to play now. And guess what? If you have a VR headset and an Xbox, you can play all them joints in VR now. That's the next thing I want to do. Once I beat Dragon Age Veilguard, I want to jump back into Cyberpunk. Sure. Hey, Chum, you got the Eddies? Man, you know what really messed me up? Jackie. Imagine if Jackie could have been with us the entire game. Imagine if Jackie could have been with us the entire game. The things he would have said, the things we would have done. Damn. My nigga Jackie, bro. Jackies never get love in video games, bro. That happened in Sleeping Dog. Where Boomaye at? His favorite game. That happened in Sleeping Dogs. I'm like, damn. Why they doing this? They always take the funny characters. They always want to get the funny characters. Like y'all never want to kill the serious one. You always want to take the funny one, the comic relief. Gotta hurt people's feelings. Why you doing that? Why you do this? Why you do like this? That be hurting the most, bro, when they take away the comic relief character or support character, like the homie that don't be bothering nobody, and then all of a sudden somebody bothering them. It's like yo. I get we need a plot device to make the main protagonist angry, set them on their way, but like, I can't find another way to do that. Yeah. Gonk tried to zero me, all for some eddies, saying he needs it for his new brain dance. I think my favorite thing about Cyberpunk is that at its heart, it's black, because the person who made the entire franchise is a black man. I mean, he's married to a white lady, but Cyberpunk at his heart, black series. We made that. We did that. And I think I heard they're doing another Netflix. Cause what you call it was dope. Edge Runners was amazing. Cautionary Tale. Shit, our runner got iced. We better Delta. Yo, see, now you gonna make me play this game. I want to play this game. You know what's really funny? We about to have Idris Elba and Keanu Reeves together again in Sonic. We just had them in Cyberpunk. Now we about to see them vibing out again in Sonic the Hedgehog. I can't wait. Looking forward to Keanu Reeves going, I am the ultimate life form. He gonna be like, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. I'm thinking back. Yo, the movies, because they doing that right before Christmas, because you know it's gonna be packed, so you gotta go in the morning, because you gotta go around the time where you hope and pray that the families ain't going. That's the only thing. I don't want to be in there with a bunch of people, especially on a bunch of children's. I mean, obviously it's a children's movie. I feel like if I wait, it's going to get spoiled on TikTok. I guarantee you, the first week it dropped, there's going to be a bunch of stuff on TikTok. That happens with every popular, like, superhero family movie. Every time. Or someone's going to be streaming it on TikTok. That's how I got to see, that's how I saw Spider-Man, Miles Morales, the second one. That's how I saw Deadpool. That's how I saw there was a few other movies that I watched on TikTok. Like somebody just was streaming brand new movie on TikTok. I think they've been cracking down on that recently. I haven't seen anything the last like couple of months. But it used to be rampant. Like, oh, I think I saw the Mario movie on TikTok. Or did I watch it on Netflix before first? I might have. You know what? No. I definitely saw the Mario movie on like an app or something. But yeah, people be on TikTok streaming movies. And then some of them be acting like assholes. They be like, "Oh, you better give me $10." I'm like, all right, fam. You doing too much. Like, I'm gonna stop the whole movie. I don't get a galaxy. Them bad churns. It's not even that they gonna be bad. It's just they just gonna be loud. They're kids. You know, they're gonna be kids. They're gonna be like, you know. You just want to sit there and just, you know, vibe out. They better play Live and Learn. Like at some point in that movie, they better make a reference to Live and Learn, and they better do I Am All of Me from the Shadow game. That's all I need. Just do that. Have a scene where Live and Learn is playing in the background. And then you would satisfy every grown-up that played Sonic Adventure 2 battle. You would satisfy Moose. What's good? Moose. The onomatopoeia was crazy. Wait, I did an onomatopoeia? Does it feel like moving through your mind? Ooh, try to ignore when you can hardly swallow your fear and pain. I don't know the words by heart. Live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the voice of yesterday. That was my shit. Crush 40, let me tell you something. Crush 40 is like the Sonic they're how can I put it? If they continue to make more Sonic games, Crush 40 has to be the default band they go to for the intros at all times, anytime. You got a migraine? I got something going on with me too. I don't know what it is. Like the left side of my head, like right here. bothering me since like late or early in the evening. But I appreciate you coming through though. The kids and their softly hard D phonemes. Yeah, what is that? It's the same spot? What is that? It's like literally right. Literally, I don't know what's been going on. I drank the water. I ate the food. I don't know what's happening. All right, you have a good one, Moose. I hope you feel better. How many cameras does the iPhone have on the back? I gotta look that up. And she only uses the latest Apple product. Built like let me look it up right now. I think it's like what is it? It's the iPhone 16. Is that the new one? Okay, it is 3. It's 3. Well, one I'm looking at shows 2, but another one has 3. Or is that 4? Like 3 big ones and a tiny small. 13 Pro. Yeah, I'm looking at the 16. The 16 comes, so the 16 comes with 2, but the 16 Pro comes with technically 4. It looks like 4. Go for that one. Are they gonna get mad? Pros always have 3? Oh. Using what? Using what?
They're looking for a Huey and O'Reilly Freeman.
Historically, metaphorically? Are you about to rap? Historically, metaphorically, rhetorically. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. I wish I could sing, and I wish I could rap. I think if I had those 2 abilities, I'd be completely unstoppable. So God was like, you'll be able to draw just a little bit. You ain't gonna be like super good at it, but I'll give you that. Boy, if I could sing and dance, like I would love to just pick up a guitar and start singing and do like acoustic covers, all my favorite songs. That'd be really fun. Why is it saying no sound detected on my thing? That just never right. I literally said I can't. Setting yourself up to. Can y'all believe that Moo is damn near 5 years old? That's Doja Cat's song, the first song she put out. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I'm not a cat. I don't say meow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, you're too smooth. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. That was when I fell in love with Doja Cat, and then I fell out of love with Doja Cat when we found out that she was being racist in the chat rooms and showing her feet. I was off it. I think that was after Tia Tamara. That song she did with Rico Nasty. And Juicy. That was a good song. That was a good record too. Back. We were disillusioned by her chat room. Nah. Once we got to that point, I was like, alright, fam. But then she just got progressively weirder, and not a good way. Just like a, you good? You cool? Yeah, you need some help? Kind of way. You know what I mean? Just kind of like went all the way left. And then I think collectively we just dropped her. We forgot about her. I don't think I see nobody talking about Doja no more. Same way we all collectively dropped Lizzo. Every time I think about Lizzo, I think about when Azalea Banks was going off on, I don't know what it was, like an IG live or IG video or something. And she just kept calling her Fat Lizzo, but the way she was saying it was so like sing-songy. So anytime I think about Lizzo, I think about Azalea Banks. Another oh, hold on. There we go. Good talk loud with me. Azalea Banks is another one. But I'm still in love with Azalea Banks. I never got disillusioned with Azalea Banks. I never got off of Azalea Banks. I stuck beside Azalea Banks through it all. Through the fire. I'm 10 toes. She stood 10 toes down on it too. She's a great performer though. Wait, who you talking about? Wait, are you making that's a good pun. You talking about her feet pics? She stood 10 toes down on her feet pics. Lizzo is making a slightly quiet comeback. She lost a lot of weight too. I saw her recently. She did a video with the Kendrick audio. Mustard. I don't mind it. Like I wasn't that mad at Lizzo. I just think that if you are going to be running a company or a dance troupe or anything dealing with like body positivity, then you should always be body positive. You know, you shouldn't be doing weird things to your dancers or the people that you work with. As long as she owns up to that, I'm cool with it. Like I'm not like it's whatever. But yeah, Azalea Banks, I'm with her till the day I die. I'm always gonna be with Azalea Banks, even if she don't like black men, which I don't think she does. I don't think she dates or does things with black men. It's okay. And she makes great music. She hasn't made an album, like an actual studio album, since 2014. That's the only thing. Yeah, it was a pun. I was pleasantly surprised you caught it, or that I caught it. You thought it was stealth? No, how was that stealthy when I just said she was showing, we both said she was showing feet pics. She said 10 toes down on her dub. Her dead pilgrim. By Shaka. Wait, I just read that. By Shaka. Shaka Khan? It's a colloquialism these days. Thought it was mildly sneaky. We literally just said something about her feet. So there's no way. I would have to be a little off. Not catch that. Or just completely. And by off I mean stupid. Used to be obsessed with Azalea Banks in the Tumblr years. Azalea made some really great records. Really great song. Great energy. She can sing really well. Doesn't hurt that she is also an attractive woman. I think she's very. But yeah, the other stuff though, that's been holding her back. Too busy on IG yelling at people, ranting on people. Very smart woman. But I just think, you know, put it in the music. I was in the 212. Oh. Oh. Your mind is tilted. It's making you feel some type of way. What type of way you feeling, bro? You alright? You alright over there? What's going on? The funny thing is now I'm not even there. The funny thing is that I'm not even listening to it. My headphones is off. Just sound. Yeah. Listening to the sound of my fan. Yeah. Coca Queen is in the chat. Yeah. The bats come out, the bats come out. Yeah. That's been stuck. I was telling the chat, I said that's been stuck in my head. That and the Azalea Banks song been stuck in my head all week. We were just talking about Azalea. That's the funny thing. We were just talking about Azalea Banks. Talking about all the problematic women's in the music industry that we dropped like a hot potato. Lizzo, Doja Cat, Rico Nasty. What happened to Flyana Boss? Where they go? You know, the ones that was like, "Hello Christ, I'm about to sin again. I made a sugar spice connectalon and cinnamon." Remember the ones they used to run? They used to be running. They still making music? Yeah, I haven't seen anything from them in a long time. Homegirl got preggers. You don't know about Rico Nasty? Yeah, nah, I can't remember what she did. I think it was she stole somebody's artwork, or she did something where she didn't credit an artist that did something, and I was just kind of off her for a while, and still off of her. She not cool. You draw without music? That's interesting because a lot of people say they make art with classical music and stuff. I tried it wasn't for me. I think I prefer the music off. No, I just don't feel like listening to nothing right now. I usually have something on, either music or podcast or a TV show. Thank you for liking the live, Kinade. Hope I said that right. They're still making music, but they're just not as viral at the moment. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, that's for one of them had a baby. I didn't even realize they was that old. Like, I didn't know they was like, they pushing, I thought they was in like their 20s or something, like early 20s. They both in their 30s, I think, right? I mean, not for nothing. If you look at the light skin one, she do kind of look a little, when she's sitting still. When they running, you can't really look. You can't really see. Giving you narrative ideas. Let me stretch before that thing happened with my chest again.
Hello, Christ. I'm about to sin again.
You still gotta send me some exercises you forgot. Yeah. That's his favorite word. Like in all his songs or the remixes he did with people, collabs, yeah, was always that or hey. Holding on a rope got me 10 feet off the ground. I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make a sound. Yeah, I love it with the fire red. Now it's turning blue, and you say, tell me that you're sorry. Then they can turn around and say, it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Now, when that came out, I was in high school, and that's when Smallville was still on. So they would have. So what Smallville would do is that if there was a new artist out, they would work with a new artist and have them on the show or have their song play in the background. And there was like one episode where they had up there, One Republic, and they had them basically like One Republic was a special musical guest for this one episode because they played like 3 songs, and one of them was "It's Too Late to Apologize," and that's how I found out about them. And then Timbaland did the remix, and then that was just a whole different thing, and that blew up. Good times, simpler times, man. Simpler times. Oh, I would give my left leg to go back with the same consciousness, but like in that body. Your stick's not even touching the ground, man. You remember that one, Coco? Your stick's not even touching the ground, man. How you get mad at the person? How you get mad at the man? You help. You don't remember the video of the old man walking and the guy was helping him up? And and his cane wasn't even touching the ground. He got mad. He said, "Your stick's not even touching the ground, man." I gotta find it. God. Oh, thank you for liking it live. That's funny as hell. The WBCW artist collab. I saw the Cranberries and Michelle Branch an absurd amount of times on here. The Cranberries? Really? Oh, what show was that? Felicity or something like that? Charm, Buffy. I'm gonna sit down and watch Buffy one day. I feel like had I been a little older when that came out, I probably would have been a big fan. Like, I was at the age where I could have been watching it, but I just didn't. Supernatural, though. Supernatural, I got on pretty late. That was like the 3rd season. By the time I started watching Supernatural, it was on its 3rd season. My girlfriend at the time was into it. And was that her that gave me season 1? I think it was her that gave me season 1, so I was able to watch the 1st season. I have it right here. Remember DVDs? Remember box sets? Look how young they look. These babies, man. They don't make stuff like this no more. Look at all the detail. Look at the detail. Look how young they look. Jesus Christ. These freaking babies, man. Got no hair on their face. Nothing. The Supernatural. You never watched Supernatural? Look at that. They don't make quality CDs like DVDs like that no more, Blu-rays and stuff. Look at that. Look at all this word. Look at all the words. All these words. They don't do that no more. Good times, man. Good times. I got Smallville right now. Don't have Smallville right next to it, but it's somewhere in here. But yeah, Supernatural was my thing. And then come to find out over the years that majority of the Supernatural fan base, the demographic, was young white women. Who would have thought a show about slaying demons become so popular with middle America? Middle American white girls and moms. I think I'm the only black person that's ever watched Supernatural. Black man at that. And I think they realized that around like season 6 or 7. They just kind of like, they went hard. Because they knew what the demographic was. Gotta play to your strengths. You need to rewatch Buffy. And then they made a sequel series, right? A spin-off, Angel. And I think one of these two boys was on there too. I think one of them was on there. I think it might have been Jensen. Sorry. I think it might have been Jensen. I think he was on Angel. Somebody can look that up to confirm. You literally dated a black man who was a Supernatural super fan? Really? Was he a good person? I want to meet him. There's so much I want to unpack and talk about. Listen. I would get what was it? It used to be Tuesday. Because it used to come on Thursday. Then they moved it to Tuesday. Then I think they moved it to Monday. I think at one point it was on Fridays. No, it was on Wednesdays. Because I have a poster. Somebody I used to know gave me a poster. It was a signed poster by Jensen and Jared. It's in my closet. But yeah, every time it would come on, this was like early seasons, I would get General Tso's chicken from the Chinese spot when it used to cost like $4. And I would sit down and watch Supernatural. I mean, that was a ritual for any show that I watched. Like if I was watching House, I would get General Tso's chicken. If I was watching Bones, I'll get General Tso's chicken. If I was watching Ghost Hunters, I'll get General Tso's chicken and sit down and eat it. But that became a ritual. And I remember at one point, like if it was like a season finale or premiere or whatever, I would have friends over. It was the one friend that I had. We shared the same birthday. And we were both big Supernatural fans. We would watch it together all the time. So if she wasn't over here, we would watch it over the phone. Or we would text to talk about it. Well, this is before texting was a really big thing. We would like message each other. Good times. You have stories that would upset me. Oh, never mind. You were watching Bones at work. What y'all doing watching Bones at work? Ain't y'all supposed to be taking people's blood? I don't think I saw the finale of Bones, now that I think about it. Like, I remember watching up to a certain point. and then I don't know, it like escaped me, it got away from me. And we were. Not y'all was sticking people and looking at Booth and Bones kissing each other on screen. Yo, that was a crazy show though. The stuff that went on in that show, like when they had the crazy dude that was coming to kill Bones. I didn't really like Cam that much when she came on for a while. Zach, oh man. Ugh. And what's his name? What was the dude, the psychiatrist's name? I forgot what his name was. Dang, what was his name? He was one of my favorite characters. He was funny. But Bones was a great show. House, Supernatural. What else used to come on around the Scrubs, classic. I can't do this all on my own. Yes, I know I'm no Superman. Ooh, I'm no Superman. That reminds me, we gotta watch that show. Coco, we gotta watch that show. What was it called? Medical something. David Alan Grier is in that. I saw him on the poster. That just reminded me. I can't do this all on my own. Tell me what you gonna do. You waiting to watch The Penguin? Yeah, it's over now, so it should be good. Should be done. What are you? Come on, what are you showing me? La Rata? What? No Espanol? That come on, what are you showing me? Took me out. Come on, what are you showing me? Stupid ass movie. Yeah, me and Boomaye was wildin'. Yeah, we was wildin'. That had us in stitches. I fell asleep on that movie. Did we watch it multiple times? I feel like I watched it with you and Synergy, but then I watched it with you and Boomaye. Or were we all in the same place? Because I remember I remember like laying down, and y'all was watching it, and then I had got back up, and there was like a big ass chase scene. So it was all of us in Discord then. I could have sworn we watched it. I feel like I watched it like 2 separate times. I don't know why. Yeah, because the movie was boring. It's like this nigga Twilight was walking around talking about some I'm vengeance. That's because you went to. That's probably. Oh, you're saying that's why I felt like I watched it 2 times? Yeah, that's probably what. You might be right. You might be right. That movie was ridiculous. That movie was utterly ridiculous. And I would watch it again. Cause I just thought about the other thing. What was that line? Tucker. Yeah, he was like his father was a Tucker, or his mother was a Tucker, or something like that. That was another one that me and Boomaye was going crazy with. Thank you for liking Alive. I appreciate it. Yo, Tucker. My father was a Tucker. They knew what they was doing with them accents. They knew what they was doing with them lines. His mother was a mother. Mother was a mother. His mother was a mother. It did have some memorable lines, some quotables for sure. You know a movie I can't remember? The Mortal Kombat movie. I don't think he was in Discord around that time. But yeah, that one, that was forgettable. That was a forgettable movie. It was alright. Like it was cool. Like if you if you ain't got nothing else to do, you just want to put something on in the background. What that kind of movie is. Odacetrin. Okay, well I hope you feel better with the Odacetrin. Cannibalized Megatron cousin. That's great. Thank you for coming through. Feel better. Wait. Oh, you probably gone. There was this video on TikTok. I'ma still say it anyway. There was this video on TikTok with his little boy, with his dad, and he kept saying Niggatron. What's up, Niggatron? Niggatron. I don't know why, but he just kept saying it, and it was every time he said it, it was funnier and funnier. And he was dead serious too. Like I think he was trying to say Megatron, but he ended up saying Niggatron. What's up, Niggatron? Yeah, in his head he definitely was. In his head he definitely thought he was saying Megatron. You off both days, Thursday and Friday? Just Thursday. Not gonna hold you. I feel like I need to. I'm gonna do like one more. Cause this headache is crazy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like I don't feel tense. Just not tension. I ate. I might lay down and then try to finish this. I drank the same amount. I don't know what's going on. It started in the middle of the late afternoon, early evening. All right here. I don't know what it is. Moose came in and said the same thing. She had the same thing going. But yeah, I think I might talk. The comment I just. But yeah, I think that's what might do. They've infiltrated the water supply. Look, they've been infiltrating everything because everything got Listeria and E. coli now. every time you turn around, this packet of frozen meats or this vegetable or this thing, I'm just like, golly, bro, like what's going on at the top of the supply chain? Like what's happening for real? I bugged out over together, man. Fortunately, there haven't been like mass, at least reported, mass deaths or there've been a few cases with people. Peach ginger ale. I feel like I've had that before. It can't be a regulation rollbacks because this has been happening before anything had rollbacks. Which means that it's probably gonna get worse. I think what happened was it was just a mistake, something. I'm just about to start eating tree bark. After this, I'm definitely gonna lay down and turn on Human's Convenience, brand new favorite show on Netflix. It's not new, but it's new to me. Simulu, how you say his name? The guy that plays Shang-Chi is in it. It's really funny. It's Canadian. Really funny. Korean comedy. Y'all should check it out. Got like 5 seasons. I'm already on season 4. I don't know how I got there. So. They be having me crack up though. Oh yeah, and the guy that plays the dad, he was in The Mandalorian. That's why I was like, why he look familiar? Like, oh, that's the guy that was on Mandalorian. For that one role. Oh, and I wish I could have that on Blu-ray 4K DVD. Issa, thank you for liking the live. I want to have Mandalorian. I appreciate that. Thank you. Do 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 do. Oh, speaking of do 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 do, Jack Black. Jack Black gonna be in this movie. It's called Dear Santa, but the premise is this kid writes a letter to Santa, but he accidentally writes it to Satan. So Jack Black is playing the devil in the movie. It looks so. I was like, who does Jack need money? Like who signed this up? Who put this man? Who? Halima. What's up? That was a play on Maria. I'm good. How you doing? I think that movie's gonna be straight to digital. I can't imagine that being in a movie theater. People gonna be losing their minds. The hardcore conservative Christian types, they're gonna be like, you made a movie about Satan hanging out with a child? Criminal? Believe you were good. Are you doing live drawings tonight? That's what's happening. That's what's on the screen. You would do something like that, try to write Santa dyslexia. I don't even think the kid is dyslexic. I think he was just made that mistake. It might be. That'd be a cool little nod though. Dyslexia awareness. I like to think I'm dyslexic from numbers. On and after. Oh man, it's almost. Yeah, I'm feeling much better from the cold, but now I have a headache. Be getting off in a moment here. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Nah, why is the nose like that? Yeah. In the morning after. We'll make sure everybody's gonna have that stuck in their head. Cause look who's live right now. That's the crazy part. Look who's live on YouTube right now. It's Mr. Yeah himself. That's the funny part. Man, stay relevant. Yeah, that was Timberland. Batman, Brooklyn Crab, Timberland, whatever I say, y'all gotta do. Whatever I say, y'all gotta do. Oh. Yeah, rest in peace for real. Cause that had to be scary. Cause he passed out on the he left on the stage. He was gone. Damn. That's why I want to get my health in order now, bro. Not want to get to stage and beat on me. That could have been TD Jakes the other day. TD Jakes almost got swallowed. Ooh, do you think they was trying to take him out because he's potentially connected to Diddy? Where my Kofi at? Cause didn't somebody else just get like how do they say it in the Italian community? Didn't somebody else just get knocked off? That was connected to Diddy, some random, not random person, but someone that was close to him, like a bodyguard, accountant, or something. Somebody's sleeping with the fishes. Yeah, for real. Hold on, let me look it up. I want to confirm. I don't want to be spreading rumors. I want to be one of them content. I want. I almost call myself a content creator. I want to be one of them people. They'd be like, "Oh, look, something happened." Can't find it. I could have sworn I saw something the other day that said somebody got murdered. I don't know. Maybe I just saw. Anyway, that could have been TD Jakes. Have you ever been swallowed up? It's going up tomorrow. If you feeling that. Yeah. Sweaty minds come out to play. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm hoppity hop on. And then try to finish this. I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. Hopefully the headache go away, and then I'm back to this. So y'all. What made me come up with the name Sweaty Minds? Cause Sweaty Palms was taken. There was an anthology comic or zine that some white people were putting together. It was called Sweaty Palms, and I couldn't use that. And I felt like Sweaty Minds, pretty on the nose, obvious. Like, yeah, why would your mind sweat? You're anxious. You don't have to apologize for asking a question. I was still here. It's not like I was literally about to shut it down in my hand. Still had the stylus in my hand, so it's not like I was literally just about to. Sweaty Minds definitely fits. Thank you. So, Sweaty Minds is going to be up tomorrow. That's a matter of fact. Merch is going to be updated on my site. Link in the description on YouTube. Link in the bio on TikTok. There's going to be some new things for you to purchase and tell other people to purchase. You can give them as gifts. Also, Patreon has gifting memberships now. You can gift memberships like how you can gift the sub on Twitch. You can gift the membership on Patreon. They just sent that out to us recently, that update. But yeah, so tomorrow, Sweaty Minds. Tomorrow, merch launch. So get ready for that. Other than that, there's nothing else happening besides maybe a few videos here on TikTok and maybe a stream on Sunday, depending on how I'm feeling or what I'm doing. But that's gonna be it for this week. It's gonna be a short week. This is the only stream for the week. That's the only legitimate stream for the week. Cause it's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's gonna be coming. We all gonna be eating. Y'all cooking? Coco, you cooking? Halima, you cooking? Halima, you look like you know how to make something, like one thing. Like you know how to make at least one thing. Maybe some cereal. Nah, not all y'all saying no. That's crazy. You make good mac and cheese? Alright. That's the first thing everybody always say.
I make some good mac and cheese.
Then meanwhile, the mac and cheese be looking like mac and soup. I was going to bake with too many cooks in the kitchen. Yeah, nah, I know the feel. You can't have a bunch of people running around Thanksgiving morning, Thanksgiving day in the kitchen like that. You can have some sous chefs on the side, but you can't be having no, you know what I'm saying? It's Gordon Ramsay and it's the rest of the people. You know? Be nice. Too many cooks. It's the 10th year anniversary of Too Many Cooks. If you don't know what that is, look it up on YouTube. I promise you won't be listening. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I wish I could stay longer and hang out and talk a little longer, but my head hurts a little bit. Am I cooking? Maybe. We won't get home till 7 tomorrow because of the traffic, so you're not doing anything. Thank you, Halima. I appreciate that. I forgot what I was about to say to you. I forgot what I was about to say to Coco. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I'm gonna lay down and watch Kim's Convenience and then get back up in a few hours to finish this thing. But y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all soon. Yeah. We outie 5,000. That means you too, YouTube.
Bacha.
My bad. I wish I could end them both at the same time, but yeah, we out of here. Thank you to the patrons. Thank you to the YouTube members. Thank you to all our supporters. across the world and time and space. I do appreciate y'all for real. And I will definitely see y'all soon. If I do a Sunday stream, it might be a game thing, maybe. I don't know. Microsoft Flight Simulator is out, so we might do a morning flight or something. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me. I hope y'all have a fantastic. This is like the 4th time I said it. I hope y'all have a fantastic evening and Thanksgiving holiday if you are celebrating. I should have said that to the TikTok side too, but they'd be alright. But until next time, stay true. We out. Deuces.